When it comes to the neck, very few of us take time to really tune in and pay attention to all the different muscles, to all the different motions. It's so important because this is our nervous system, from the brain making its way down the spine. And under the skull, we have nerves, and these nerves can affect over the head behind the eyes. Remember, we spend so much time in a forward head posture that our ligaments, our muscles, our nerves become involved. Certain muscles become shortened more than others. We sleep incorrectly. We're not always doing the right, correct thing. If you look around and look at people, you'll see that many of them have forward head posture, rounded shoulders. So the purpose of this video is to educate you and to make you aware of the different ranges of motion, the different mobility, things that we can do in our neck that we should address, that we should be practicing on a regular basis by preventing arthritic changes that are occurring, degenerative changes, disc, bulging disc, herniated discs, nerve root compression, and the list goes on. When you look at the spine, you can see the head goes forwards and backwards. It goes to the right, it goes to the left, and it rotates to the right and it rotates to the left. And all the different muscles connecting from one bone to another are all involved in those motions. And if any of those motions are lost, that's when we start having problems. So the purpose of this is to omit the problems, prevent the problems. And if you're having any issues right now, which most of us are, you may notice that when you turn to one side compared to the other, it's much more restricted, including myself. I cannot turn as far to the left as I can to the right because we develop issues as we grow older, accidents, injuries, bad posture, our habits, the type of work that we do. We may carry things on more one side than the body. We just can be off, imbalanced. So the purpose of this is to get our balance, to get the proper function, to free up those areas that are restricted. And this is going to make a tremendous change in your health because a healthy neck is a healthy life. When you don't have nerve irritation, you're going to feel so much better. Because if you're having any symptom in the neck, it could be a stiffness in the neck, restriction of your neck, we know there's degeneration, we know there's nerve irritation, and this can affect many different things. So are you ready? So please follow along with me. We'll do 5 repetitions of each of these different sets. Some of them may seem like they're elementary, but they're not because I'm going to explain the right ways of doing it so you get the best results. We're going to go flexion extension. When we go flexion, we do not want to bring our head all the way forward. When we go extension, we don't want to bring our head all the way back. You want to focus on posture, shoulders back all the time, and you want to make sure or give yourself the feeling like your head is sitting high as it can be, up towards the sky. So when you go forward, you want to go from the chin. You kind of want to make an arc down the chin. And then when you go back, just straight back, not all the way back, just kind of lift your head back, right to the chin. Okay? Just like this. Bring your chin, try to sustain good posture. Beautiful. 4. As we free up, get that mobility back. Now we're going to go left to right. But when we do so, let's not shorten the muscle. Let's elongate the muscle. So let's kind of focus on bringing one ear up to the sky as we go left to right. Left, bring your right ear up, right, left ear up. And don't worry about how far you go over. Just work the muscles, elongate the muscles, bringing the ear up high. We don't want to shorten the muscles. Good. And we're going to do one more. Come on, bring the ear up on each side. Beautiful. You see, it's not so bad, but watch the changes that's going to occur by the time we're done. Now let's rotate left and right, but we don't want to bring our ear straight back that way. When we do it, focus on bringing that ear up to the sky as you turn. That's going to work those facet joints, all those joints between the vertebrae to try to restore that movement. That's what we're trying to accomplish. Okay, so when we turn to the left, bring the ear up. Just a little bit to the right, bring the ear up. So you want to stand tall. Okay, feel the ear kind of coming up towards the sky. You don't want to come all the way around. Just kind of Let it come up as we work those facet joints. Good. Okay? Perfect. Just like that. So you don't want to come like this. You want to turn and kind of bring your ear up so we can glide on those facet joints to free up any adhesions or scar tissue which is limiting your motion. In the front of the neck, we have what they call neck flexors, and they're very contracted and weak in most of us because of a forward head posture. I want you to take both hands, put it on top of your clavicle, right on your collarbones, and push down on it like this. And what I want you to do is just push up like this. You'll feel a nice stretch all on those front neck muscles. Look up to the sky. You'll feel a nice stretch. We'll do 5 of them. 3, good. That nice stretch. 4, 5. Now we're going to go to the left and bring our left ear up. Good. Left side, left ear up to the sky. 2. Feel that nice stretch. These are extremely healthy for you. 4, 5. Right side, right rotation, right ear up to the sky. Good. You feel that nice stretch as you work all those muscles that are contracted, that's limiting your mobility. And that can lead to a lot of other conditions like TMJ, headaches, referred pain. Excellent. If you look at the cervical vertebrae in the neck, each bone has a facet joint. That's the facet joint that's opening up. So whenever we move, those facet joints have to glide, they have to move. It's commonly seen that fibrotic tissue, scar tissue, adhesions, fixations, lack of motion, if any of these joints are not moving, other joints have to become more compensated. They become hypermobile, they have to move too much, and that can lead to a lot of degeneration and problems. So this exercise is extremely important that we're going to shift like this. Okay, kind of like one of those dancers like this, kind of move side to side. This is very difficult for me to do, and it's something that all of us need to practice. So if you want, you can kind of hold the collarbone if you want to kind of support the muscles, but this is what it would look like in slow motion. Just off to the side, a little pivot. Some people can do it much better than me, I'm sure. Try to look straight ahead, keep the shoulders back. You're going to go side to side. Just go side to side. Good. This is very difficult for me. You're just pivoting. At the beginning, it may be very difficult, but as you continue to do it, you'll start to feel those joints start to ease up. It starts to become looser because we're releasing those adhesions, those fixations. This will make a tremendous change, and you're going to see big changes by the time we're finished. And there's 2 more to go. The next one we're going to do is a chin tuck. Most of us have heard of chin tucks because it strengthens the muscles in the front of the neck from that forward head posture. It's extremely important. So we're going to do this with good posture, and we're going to bring our head forward. We're going to go ahead and extend back with our chin level with the ground, hold it there for 2 seconds, and go forward again. Right back, hold it 2 seconds, go forward again. Let's go. Pinch it, kind of get the double chin. That's how you know you're doing it right. Good, right back. Go forward again. We're going to do 10. 5. Good. Just keep the chin neutral. Go forward. Good. Come on. 7. You can keep your finger on your chin to keep it straight. You don't want to bring your head down or up. Just straight pivot, straight back. Good. When you squeeze it, you're strengthening those anterior flexor muscles. And the second part of those chin tucks is to isolate another muscle that's very important to help your posture, as well as to keep the cervical spine stabilized and strong. You're going to take your fingers, interlace them like this, and pull out. As you pull out, you'll feel those muscles contract as you stand up straight with your head up between your shoulder blades. You feel that? And you're just going to hold that position for 30 seconds. And now bring your head straight back like a chin tuck as you squeeze the arms out, elbows out, head back, You're going to hold it there for 25 seconds, 30 seconds, and just keep squeezing as you contract the rhomboid muscles between your shoulder blades, as you work the anterior flexors of your neck. This is a great postural position as other muscles are isolating along with this particular exercise, which is going to do a lot of great things for you. After 30 seconds, you can relax. And the last mobility exercise is to free up areas between the occiput underneath the skull and the atlas. And this will actually affect the axis, which is the second vertebrae. So we're going to allow movement to occur in the upper cervical region. And that's one of the most common areas that we see where people have fixations, headaches, dizziness, tinnitus, vertigo, right underneath the skull. Underneath the skull, we have what they call the greater occipital nerves. They go over the head behind the eyes. And if you're feeling any pressure in here, tingling, numbness, visual changes, it potentially could be coming underneath the skull. It's very simple to do. All you're going to do is take both hands and put it right on top of your head like this and relax the muscles of your neck. And you're just going to apply downward pressure and watch my chin. It should go forward. We're just getting movement and underneath the base of the skull. As we push down, it should glide. You need to really relax the neck muscles. Okay, as you push straight down, you'll feel it glide. That's the atlanto-occipital joint. Bring your hands behind the skull like this. As you push down, you do that for about 20-30 seconds. It will glide. This is what it looks like on the skull here. If I was up here on top of the skull, as I'm pushing down, we're just getting that gliding motion just on top like that. And just getting that gliding motion is going to break down adhesions, it's going to free up that scar tissue and help increase that mobility, which is going to do great things for your health. And I challenge you right now, move your head around. It should feel real light. It should feel like you don't even have any weight of your head because you're breaking down adhesions, you're increasing range of motion, you're affecting your central nervous system. All the nerves that come down from the brain down the spinal cord communicate with all the cells of your body, your organs, your tissues, your glands, everything. It's firing energy. You're getting energy that you didn't have before. So I want you to practice these exercises. If you don't do it every day, do it every other day. Do it several times a week. I promise you, you will be doing a blessing for your body. Please share this video with your friends and family. Leave your comments below. I'd love to hear how you're doing. And most important, make it a great day. I'm Dr. Alan Mandell.